Yo, yes, people, we're back. True Blue Lifestyle presents just a quick one podcast, and today another friend, Nefra, aka Nemo braids on Instagram. Yeah, but that's enough said. Gonna bring her in now. I'll let her introduce herself. All right. Yo,
Hi, Kieran.
what's happening?
Can you hear me properly? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you. Your connection's kind of decent, man.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, thanks for having me on. I think it's an amazing thing that you're doing
I
for
hear
the
you.
next generation, even our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Nefra TT. I'm from Liverpool, lived in Manchester as well. I'm
Whoa. Where are you originally from?
Liverpool.
Oh, fucking hell.
Didn't you know that?
Now I knew you originally. Weren't you born in Liverpool and then moved to Money?
Yeah.
Well, I was expecting you to say originally from Money. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll let you off. I'll let you off. For all my scouts subscribers and followers, yeah, no beef. Just a little personal joke we've got. Yeah. So, Karen, introducing yourself.
Yeah, I'm currently studying mechanics in college. I've set up my own business a couple of years ago, doing braids, which is Nemo's braids on Instagram. I'm due to set up a new Facebook, but you can catch me on the Nemo's braids or my name there, NFTT Harley, on my personal Instagram.
Yeah, I'll tag you in all of this anyway. I'll put your Insta links in the description on these videos. That's what I need to start doing actually. Putting the links to people's pages and that. So yeah, you've said where we can find you on Insta and that. You've said where you're from. You've said what it is that you do. So what's your aim and motivation?
Um, what do you mean, like from where I've come from to where I am
Yeah,
today?
like you see, basically, obviously, what I'm doing is like I'm looking to get people from every walk of life. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, I know you differently. So I'm trying to get people from every different walk of life and show that no matter what or where you come from, you can make some. Do you get what I'm saying? Whether it's a little side hustle or a big, or you understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, when I say your aim and motivation, is it, to create something for your daughter, create something for the next generation, give people an opportunity. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, well, I am a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I'm here to, show that there is a way out, of this lifestyle. It doesn't have to kill you in the process.
Yeah, of
Um,
course, of course.
yeah, and just give that, strength and hope that there is hope out there if you
Yeah,
want it.
no, that is a big shout. That's a big shout, car. You'll have people that's going through these kind of things. This is why I do what I do. You understand what I'm saying, car? I'm coming at it from an ex-offender, gang member, all them kind of things, yeah. But it's like you're coming at it from a different perspective. So somebody that's going through whatever you've been through can see that, you know what, even at the darkest moments, like they can hear what you're saying and think, you know what? Yeah, nah, this ain't it. This ain't the end of the road. You get what I'm saying? So it's just breaking down that whole cycle of negative bullshit, basically.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
like that. So tell us your story, man, growing up and like you said, recovering and like where was the turning point and everything else?
Okay. Growing up, I think from a very young age, I always felt different. There was always something different inside. Um, didn't feel like I really ever fitted in, although I easily adapted to different situations with different groups of friends. No one would know because from a young age I learned how to deceive and suppress my feelings, and that was due to an unstable family home. Um, uh, there was a lot of alcohol around when I was a child,
Mm,
domestic violence. But all this stuff, I basically learned to like shut the fuck up and not
Yeah,
say.
no, defo.
So my escape was to school and
Yeah.
groups of friends, and you know, had myself a little bit involved in gang activity during the process. Then from just started with weed and drink. You know, as you think it's normal, just sitting in the park with your mates. But little did I know at the time that I was suppressing my emotions. I wasn't just doing it. Then it progressed and went on to ease from when I was about 14, 15. Then it went on to speed, magic, then onto things that I said that I'd never touch. Like there was many relationships. I think the relationships between my parents set the foundation of what I expected for my whole life. Relationships with like romantic partners, friendships, college, uni friends and stuff like that. And a lot of time it was very toxic. But that was all I knew. A life of chaos. Like hidden chaos inside.
Defo.
It was hard, but you know, like I learned behaviour was to live in self-pity. And in that hopeless and helpless state of mind. Again, I didn't know no different, and I don't blame my parents for the things that I do today, because they done their best with what they knew.
Yeah.
At the time, they were only 16 when they had me, you know. They done the best. Yeah. So I think I moved. I got pregnant with my daughter at 18. It was unexpected, but absolutely over the moon. Yeah. I moved back to Liverpool when I was 19 and my daughter was 11 months old. I initially moved back for uni. I went and studied forensic psychology and criminal justice, but the drugs, that didn't work out. Drugs ruined like a lot of opportunities and a lot of relationships. It affected every aspect of my life. In different times. I was going through the mental health process, diagnosed with depression from when I was 15 and put on antidepressants with no appropriate adult from my doctor. And it turned out I didn't just have depression, I was diagnosed with bipolar type 2 and EUPD, which is basically borderline personality. Emotionally unstable personality disorder. So I got diagnosed after about a 2-year assessment. They thought it was drug induced at first, so I had to stop taking drugs, and like there was no change in my moods. Because I knew like the mental health had been present a lot long before the drug started. The mental health had been present since I was about 7 when I started feeling this thing inside me, and I didn't know what it was. I thought I'd always grow out of it. Later to learn that was anxiety at that stage. And it's hard because my daughter's 11 now, and to know that like I felt them things, it's hard to kind of process that she could have felt them things, you know, as a direct from my experiences.
Definitely.
Yeah, so a lot of my aim now is to you know, try and help her in life.
100%.
Into from a young age, and feelings of not knowing how to process them and not having no one to talk to.
No, it's mad, Cardi. This is what I was saying yesterday when I was on that Real Relevant and Right Now. It's like, remember, we come up together, so everything you're saying, I know exactly what you're on about. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of these things that I feel, we're exposed to some crazy things from a very young age. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, a man might get shot, a man might go to jail. Like, you see 4 kids of our age, like, and I'm older than you, so you was about when I was about, so you was even younger. You understand what I'm saying? And it becomes the norm. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
so we dodged the same bullets.
This is what I'm saying. When you're saying about you in the park smoking weed with your friends, that's Hullard Park. We'll just slide through Hullard Park. Yo, there's Nefra. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's mad. And then even like little things, like you're saying, even your daughter, it's like, it's almost like it's a bit of a vicious cycle. Do you understand what I'm saying, Carl? From young, we was exposed to people going to prison and getting out of prison, and you know, you might see certain people around you smoking, and
Yeah.
remember, we kind of follow in people's footsteps. You get what I'm saying? Like, man ain't putting nobody down for what they do, Carl. It is what it is. But at the same time, like, the same way we're showing these people these things, these kids, these younger generation, these things, like unconsciously showing them these things, like we also need to be showing them, like, do as I say, not as I do. Do you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, your baby dad, love him to death. You get me? It's only true he's on my license why I don't chat to him. So I
Yeah.
ain't sending for nobody when I'm saying what I'm saying. It's just, man need to be showing the younger generation that there's a different way, you know, G. Like, there's a different way. Like,
It's
even with all
weird
this,
hearing
man,
you
doing,
talk like this, you know. It's mad, but I love
it's
it.
mad, innit? It's mad. I think I banged my head in jail. I think I banged my head in jail and I just changed. But it's just, it's mad. It's like, we need to, the same way we form these gangs and all these kind of things and leave footprints in the hood, we also need to leave a positive kind of impression. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I want people to see these kind of things and think, rah, I was a gang member. I was an ex-drug user. I want to do what they're doing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the aim, and that's the aim, and I'm glad you're on it. I'm glad you're on it. So secretly, what advice would you give, like, the 13-year-old you right now?
Right now, I'd have to say, because addiction, living in a life of addiction, it's a living a life of fear. It's
Yeah,
all those other things, the front that you put on, and you know, the lies and the manipulation that you give to people. It's not real. It's a mask.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I've just forgot where it was then. Yeah, fear.
yeah,
It's false. What's they call it? False evidence appearing real.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And
It's mad.
this is the state of mind, but there is hope out there, and here's another one. I use a lot of acronyms. HOPE stands for Hold On, Pain Ends.
Yeah.
And to me, I use that every day since I've been in recovery.
Mm.
It really is true. And I'd say, from my experience, I used everything external outside of myself that I could to fix myself and to change the way that I could feel, whether it
Yeah.
was relationship after relationship, I like exposing myself to you know, the bad world out there in relationships, or
Yeah.
potentially going out there working, just to get what I needed, which was an option at one point. Luckily, I didn't go down that route, but I know people who have. I'd get tattoos, piercings, drugs, alcohol, you know, new relationships, like I said before. Anything outside that, there's no thing outside yourself that can fix an internal problem.
Yeah. Defo. It's like, this is what I was saying to my little brother. I said, like, you see, to the untrained eye, it's like, we're cold people. Do you get what I'm saying? When that couldn't be far more further from the truth. You understand what I'm saying? We have the biggest hearts. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, back in the day, if, say, for example, we heard, oh, rah, my man just done whatever to Nefra. You understand what I'm saying? We're out riding. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how can you call that person cold? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, we just mask it well. Like, man might see some effed up stuff and just be like, yeah, we charge it to the game. But you're not, you understand what I'm saying? Cause it's still playing on your mind. Like, when you look in a man's face and hear, like, the pain in his voice and see the pain in his eyes, you understand what I'm saying? That's when you know if someone's real or not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just, it's one of them things, man. It's like, that's kind of why I'm doing this. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, people need to see, like, it's not all glitz and glam. You get me? They might have been like, we was like 16 and 15 and 14, and like, there might have been little 7-year-olds that were seeing us and thinking, rah, there's KPB, there's Nefra, there's dude. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to be like them. Do you get what I'm saying? But really and truly, you're not seeing the dark side of it. You're not seeing how all of us are smoking weed just to sleep at night. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said with the ease thing, I used to pop ease for fun.
Yeah.
Before I went jail, I used to wake up in the morning and think, I can't function properly without having an E.
Yeah.
Like, wake up in the morning, there's a half a spliff in the ashtray, what I was smoking the night before and passed out. And then there's a bag of E's down there. So I wake up, bomb the rest of the spliff, and then pop 2 E's. And then that's me out there getting about. So when people are seeing me like, yo, there's my man, he looks happy. Nah, that's the drugs, G. Like, I'm not happy. That's the drugs, like, masking what's really going on. Definitely. You get what I'm saying? It's mad.
It's mad. When I moved back to Liverpool when I was 19, when I was 20, I got introduced to coke. Well, that was it. It was game over for me. I thought all my Christmases had come at once. I loved it. You know, it was absolutely amazing. Little did I know, bit by bit, it was taking a piece of my soul every time I took it.
100%.
Within 18 months, I was hooked. So about coming up to 10 years, I was on it. But the past 6 years, I ended up getting in another toxic relationship, getting pregnant, lost twins, but I was using at the time as well. There was a lot of guilt and shame and resentments around that. So I would have had 6-year-old twins now. And then from then, I just spiraled out of control with it. And it was daily, the drink and the coke. I couldn't get out of bed with it, like you said before, the ease. Every time I was waking up, if I was even going to sleep, I could spend up to £300 a day. And I was doing that by working, doing hair, and constantly ticking off people, getting myself in trouble with dealers, and, you know, causing could have been potentially dangerous situations at my door with my daughter. 100%. Putting her at risk. And I thought that I was the world's best mother because I had my daughter in my care. You know, I was an addict at this point. But I was potentially harming her. I was, you know, emotionally, I wasn't emotionally available to her. And she has been harmed from this stuff, and me being in recovery now, there's a lot of work to do with her too. But like, it's that cocaine, it stripped me from the ability to love and to feel love, accept love, to be honest. I lied my way through life, manipulated, I stole. Like, it was just horrific. The money that I'd spend on it, I'd used my daughter's birthday money out of the cards. And at any means and ways that I could get them drugs, I was getting them. And, you know, it wasn't, I could justify that in my head, but then I'd be begging, borrowing, stealing to get me gas and electric in. You know, didn't even have ladies' items in because I couldn't afford them. And it was just horrific, but for the life of me, I could not stop using. I couldn't stop using for my daughter, couldn't stop using for my family. All the times I have been in drug services in the past, I'd been doing it for the wrong reasons, because I didn't believe myself that I was an addict. I was in complete denial all the way through, but this is what like addiction's the only drug that will convince you that you haven't got this disease. So the past like 6 times over the past 6 years I have been in these services, my head hasn't been in it, so I'm not functioning in it. I'd go out and get a bag straight away after me meeting. Because I was doing it for my daughter, I was doing it to save money, I was doing it to shut my family up, but I was never doing it for me. That's
mad you said that. It's mad you said that, because I was talking to Kirsty about that as well yesterday. Like, you have to do for self. Like, if you're not doing it for you, like, don't get me wrong, you had all the right intentions where you're saying, oh, I'm doing it for my family, I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for that. But you have to be doing it for self. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then the first time it's like, all right, so you're doing it for your daughter, but then the first time Nefra feels something, that's Nefra's escape. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just mad. Like, we have to start doing for self. It's like, even with all these kind of things, like, everyone's got an opinion with what I'm doing, and oh, look, he's doing this, everyone's got an opinion, but you see the sickest thing, I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm doing it for me.
Their opinion's none of your business.
Of course, man. Like, It's like, you know, the sickest thing about it is like, how could I really say I'm your brethren if I'm sat with you and I can see you doing all this? And I'm not saying like, yo, come on, man. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, are entertaining these kind of things. Like, you're entertaining it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, a real friend would say to you, like, look, listen, what are we doing? Like, say we're running a spliff. You pass me the spliff. I look at it and dash it and say, yo, we're killing ourselves. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a true friend.
Yeah.
But,
you know, a lot of my friendships and relationships that I have been in them, they've been enablers. So I've been able to do whatever I wanted when I wanted and manipulate every situation to work for my needs. So I've attracted every relationship and friendship I've attracted. A lot of them were very toxic. Some of them were violent. I even say violence, and this is all down to the drugs.
yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, I blamed a lot of people for the way that I was. I was never taking responsibility or accountability for the actions, and you know, now since being in recovery, I had to like drop to my knees. I was desperate. I was absolutely desperate because I knew I was going to die.
Yeah.
And I was breaking. My family was broken. You know, my daughter. I put my daughter with my mum. So I could sort myself out, and it still took me another couple of months to get there. And like the relationship that me and my daughter have got now, I thought that we had a great relationship then, but now then like the drugs have come out the equation, and that's not just because the drugs are out the equation doesn't mean that the work ends. This is where the hard work starts.
Yeah, 100%.
Behaviours and the working on myself constantly. I'm working a program now, the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous. And it digs very, very deep, and you've got a lot of looking at yourself to do, and it's all about my part in the problem. Even though people have done me bad, what's my part? Because I have played a part in it. I'm not innocent.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, it's just like that, the honesty that you can get out of me today, and like the unconditional love, the humility, integrity, respect, and just the peace. It's peace. That's
100%.
always prayed, but never knew how to get it.
Yeah, 100%. Because like when you start talking about these things, it's almost like a little part of you's healing every single time. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like when you start talking about things that you would never normally talk about, it's almost like part of you's healing every single time. You get what I'm saying? But this is what these shallow-minded people don't see. Like me and you were just having a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? But then when it goes up on YouTube and you're getting like hundreds and thousand views and all them kind of things, you're helping someone. Do you get what I'm saying? Like just by talking.
Yeah, someone will relate, and you know, anyone who's got a problem with drugs and alcohol, like I speak to a lot of people from all over the world on Instagram, just by using hashtags and stuff, you know, and they follow me, like dedicated followers who don't even know you and support you recovery more than people that you've known all your life.
Yeah, of course.
I suppose you know all that too well, don't you?
Yeah, nah, because it's mad, innit? It's almost like I feel, like you could tell someone your story, what knows you, and then like to try and save face, they'll be like, oh, nah, we don't talk about that. You understand what I'm saying? When really, man should be screaming this from the mountaintops. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if, say, it went the other way and you carried on and you did pass away, now what are people going to say? People are going to be sat there like, oh, I could have done more to help. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people are just mad. They're crazy. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you knew me before all this. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I've never really been one to give a shit what anyone has to say. Do you get what I'm saying? So regardless of what I'm saying or doing, I'm going to keep doing it. Regardless of what you've got to say. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, he's gone weak. He's gone mad. Whatever. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
People had a few things to say when I first started blogging my recovery, but like I said, what's what I post got to do with anyone else? If you think
of course.
So,
Views are views.
By doing it, it helps me and another person.
Yeah. Views are views, innit? Like, if you want to sit there and watch me talking for half an hour, just as soon as it's done to start slagging me off, I've still got the view. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you've still viewed it. Views are views. You get what I'm saying? Like, send it around and say, look at this dickhead. He's still spreading the message. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's carrying the message.
It's business.
Go on.
It's their business, man. People are just, they're crazy, man. But you know what? Just keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep pushing.
Staying in my lane.
Yeah, of course.
Because, I mean, getting off these drugs was one thing, but staying off them is a whole different ball game. And you know, I can't stop doing the stuff that I was doing when I started my recovery, which is doing my meetings, my step work, and I do service at meetings. I threw myself into this head first because I know I can't do this on my own.
Yeah, of course.
I know if I start running off my own self-will, it's my best thinking that got me in this situation.
Yeah.
Yes, so I need these people to help me live. And I know as soon as it's happened before, I've seen it in meetings of people who've had 30 years clean and thought in their head, forgot that they're an addict and thought that they could just have one drink.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, 3 weeks after a relapse, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
Don't make it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like, because I used to smoke weed in the E's and all them kind of things, and especially in jail. You know, when you just sat down in jail and someone's got a parcel and it's like, yo, yeah, do you want some of that? Yeah, fuck it, go on then. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you're in that place again. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like, the thing what saved me.
Isolating.
Yeah.
Live an isolated life.
Yeah, the thing what saved me was going to Cat D, because now it's like, I know if I touch that, I'm taking 10 steps back. Now, I can't get out of jail without parole. Do you know what I'm saying? So now you have to change your whole thought process. Like, I started chilling with different kind of people. Like, man would come on the wing and say, is that my man? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is that my man? Like, yo, bro, how come I was chilling with? You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, well, I just had to do that for me. One sec, what's up?
Yeah, I started, well, all these people in recovery, they're all ex-crackheads, smackheads, and, you know, I judged these people when I first walked into the room, saying, I'm not fucking like these people. I'm not, all I do is have a line and a drink, but in recovery, with addiction, we don't discriminate. One drug's no different to another. We're all in the same problem, and we're all there for the same solution. You know, yeah, it's just amazing. And all these people who I chill with now in the meetings, we're an unlikely bunch.
Yeah.
You know, we're an unlikely bunch. I probably wouldn't have even used with these people.
Yeah, 100%.
They're the nicest, like the most honest and friendly people that you could ever meet. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, because everyone, you know what it is? Everyone's got the same goal. You understand what I'm saying? Everyone's got the same purpose, and everyone's got the guard down. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm sat with you and I know you're going through the same thing as I'm going through, we might not take the same drugs, but we're going through the same thing. So now I can open up to you. Whereas I'm not going to open up to somebody that doesn't understand me. You understand what I'm saying? Because the first thing you're going to think is, you don't even understand what I'm going through. So how can I even talk to you? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand me, so I'm not even going to think to open up to you. You're just going to get the image I portray. Like, yeah, I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a bit of weed, I do this or I do that, I sniff a bit of coke. Do you get what I'm saying? But, like...
that's it. It's, in there, I've met, like, them people that I've met in there, they've become my family now. I literally don't see anyone else. I just go to my meetings, I go to college and I go home. They help me live. They help me stay alive every day. And every time someone speaks, I take a bit out of everyone's shares. And
yeah, 100%, man. That's it's a big shout, man. You know the sickest thing? When I started seeing about, I'm in recovery, and I didn't even know. Like, I'm thinking, right, nah, not my brethren. That's not my brethren. Nah, you're mad. Not my brethren. My brethren's not in no recovery. Like, obviously, I knew you used to smoke weed and drink and that. But
It's
other
just not
than that,
expected, is it?
yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know. I'm thinking, right now, it's when you done the interview with Kirsty, and
Yeah.
again, like, I can't stress it enough. Yeah, like I was there at them ages when you're saying you was going through what you're going through. Now,
No one would
I
have
didn't
known.
have a clue. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have no clue. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you say, "Oh, I was different from my friends," yeah, I knew that. Like from early, when I'm thinking, like you wasn't really like them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, everyone's people a minute. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's mad,
Yeah,
madness, man.
easy.
For real.
So you just don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and
Yeah,
the
100%.
thing to do is to speak out, because if I had that voice that I've got today, maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't have ended up as a drug addict. But do you know what? I don't regret a bit of it, because I wouldn't have been the person that I am today.
Yeah, you can't. Like, look, this is what I'm saying. I say the same thing, you know. Like people say, do you regret any decisions you made? I'm saying, nah, car. If I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you could be so, like, being exposed to all these things, it makes you a lot stronger and wiser. Do you get what I'm saying? Now you, like you've said, now you've got the voice to help someone else.
Yeah.
It's mad, man. It's like, bro, like, I commend you for everything you're doing. I know I called you bro, but
Yes,
yo, this, you get me, G? I commend you for everything you're doing and just keep pushing, man. For real. And I'm glad you come on here today. And I'm gonna, it's on Insta, not Insta, it's on YouTube now, but then I'll get it, put it on Insta, and I'll tag you in everything same way.
Yeah, no problem.
Whenever you're ready, man, whenever you're ready, we'll get you on here again.
Yeah, anytime. Because it's, yeah, as I say, I know, like, we've spoke about a lot of the same things as I did when I was on with Kirsty, and I know my answers were a lot different now. And you know, because it's a constant change. And you would have me next week, and the answers would be like,
yeah,
more
you know why that?
progressed.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Kai. It's a work in progress. You understand what I'm saying? So where you was when you spoke to her, you're in a totally new space now. Like situation changes every day. You understand what I'm saying? Like I could probably speak to someone tomorrow and have a whole different frame of mind, Kai. Step by step, we're getting closer and closer to being a brand new person. So in years to come, you'll be looking at people like us and thinking, remember back in the day when you'd see someone and man are like, yo, do you know who my man is? My man used to be rare tear back in the day. And you're looking at him as a kid like, nah, you're mad, my man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You get what I'm saying? But again, like, that's the thing, man. Like, we're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And we've got age on our side.
Yeah, age and experience.
Of course. Of course, G, but yeah.
So you just don't know what's around the next corner, do you, for people? But yeah, I'm made up. I'm glad to have been on here.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Anytime.
I've got a meeting with my sponsor in a bit for my step work, and then I've got an online meeting tonight that I do at 9:30 every night. So, which I love.
Yeah, he's smashing it. He's smashing it. You just keep on, man. Keep on.
Serious.
I will do. Yeah. Appreciate you coming on here, man. And shout me.
Love. I will do. Enough love. Thanks.
All right. Safe, Nefra. In a bit.